Welcome, Page Chasers. You are back to our discussion series. We are still talking about these beautiful classic books. Today we're talking about this wonderful version of Little Women, which I am a little man and I love this book.
Yes, we are so excited about this. As you can see, this is a beautiful, sort of like a cranberry color, very awesome for Christmas. And you can see the 4 March sisters up here. And there's a beautiful quote on the back about winter. So this is a really gorgeous edition. We're really excited about it. And this is a perfect year to be talking about Little Women. So Eric, what is another thing that you think makes a book like this a classic?
Well, I think especially when we're talking about this book, it's characters. You know, characters
Right.
are what carry books, what carry storylines, and what truly make a classic. I mean, you know, you think Harry Potter. Everybody says the Harry Potter books.
Right. They're not
that's
like
why.
They're the Half-Blood Prince.
They're the Harry Potter books,
Harry Potter
you know. And then that's just, to me, Harry Potter is, you know, the most translatable. But Little Women is a close second for me, especially because it kind of lives in that realm of a children's book, but not quite a children's book. You know, between the world of picture books and like young adult, say, like, you know, more the broader young adult. It kind of lives in that realm. At least it did for me when I was growing up. I had my older sister, and she read this to me, which is why I love it so much. But definitely a character-driven story. I mean, you got the fantastic March sisters. I think I'm gonna try to guess who is who on here. That's got to be Amy. We got a little ponytail. She's looking a little prissy, a little bit like she's not wholly satisfied. We got some short hair here with my dear fellow Joe. And then, so that's got to be Beth, and then the oldest and most beautiful Meg.
Yeah, so that's our guess.
But my best guess, you'd have to ask the designer, because she clearly knows it much better than I do.
So which of these 4 girls do you think was your favorite character, and which one do you think you relate the most to?
You should check our blog on this. We have a great
we have
blog
lots of feelings
on this. So for me personally, I like Jo the most because she's a writer, and she, you know, I feel like she might be the majority of people's favorites.
She gets after it, yeah.
But for good reason, just because, you know, she's the one breaking boundaries. She's super witty. You know, you can kind of tell that Alcott, the author, that she kind of expressed herself through Jo the most. You can usually assume the writer in the story might be a little bit of a reflection, if not fantastical, of the real life author. And so, as we love Louise May Alcott, we love Jo. She's just, some of her quips are just hilarious. So I love Jo the most. I wish I was Jo, but I'm probably Amy. I probably relate the most to Amy. I like nice things. I wanna be in, you know, right? And I'm an attention seeker for sure, being the youngest. And it's I definitely relate to Amy wanting to go to Europe and live the life, and then kind of, you know, the way she looks up to her sisters, but also kind of pushes back a lot and wants more or a different life than them. What about you?
Yeah, I think I definitely relate to Jo in a lot of ways, and that kind of like. She is the best, and kind of that tomboyish, I think, growing up. Like, for me, I have an older brother, and so a lot of it was kind of growing up in his footsteps in a way, and so I was just influenced by a lot of, you know, like, boyish interests, and I still kind of have that in a lot of ways, but I was
clearly influenced by a lot of girlish things. So.
But I think Jo is definitely a character that I really admire the most. She's the one that really goes out there and is like, I'm gonna make my own way, and I don't need no man to do it. And she just has a really inspiring story, and it's really amazing to kind of see that arc of who she becomes. I also feel like Beth is probably one that I also have a lot in common with.
She's so sweet.
She's
like the glue.
Yeah, she's
almost,
kind of like
you know?
the quiet, like virtuous, we need to do the right thing. And I think that is also kind of the stance that I often take on things. Like, I don't want to stir up too much trouble when it comes to relationships with other people. And so I can kind of see myself in both of the two of them quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely. None of us are perfect enough to be Meg, who is in the upcoming movie being played by the Princess of Perfection herself. Speaking of Harry Potter, Emma Watson.
Good segue.
Just gonna be amazing.
When is she not just amazing? Like, there's never been a movie where I'm like, maybe they shouldn't have chosen Emma Watson.
Just such a great casting.
She's just fantastic.
She's the best.
She does a great American accent. Side note too. She nails it, and I'm always so impressed.
And I feel British actors always do the American accent, and I feel like it doesn't go the other way.
Yes. Why? What are we doing wrong?
I don't know why we can't do it.
We just can't learn the foreign accents as well as they can.
And then another, an Irish lady playing Jo. I also love this actress, and I hope I'm saying her name right. I could not be. You can call me out in the comments. Saoirse Ronan. I love her. Loved her in Lady Bird.
Yeah, she is excellent, which is also ironic.
Great as Jo. She's playing Jo, right?
Yeah, she's Jo, and Timothée Chalamet.
Chalamet, that's right.
And he was in Lady Bird as well, which is interesting that the two of them are a couple again, which is really cool. So I'm excited for those two as well. I think the new movie is it looks really good. I went and watched the trailer again yesterday, and was like, I'm so pumped. I'm for you, Jo.
They've got big shoes to fill because the '94 is dynamite. But we're both really excited about it. But thanks so much for watching. Please comment on who you think you are in the March family. And don't forget to pick up this beautiful edition because there's only 10,000 copies. Thanks for watching.